Intellect Town brings you 5 of the most amazing prodigies in history. First, Christian Heineken. Christian was born on February 6, 1721, in the family of an architect and an artist. By the age of 1 year, Christian was fluent in German and began to read. By the age of 2, he had already read the Bible in Latin, remembered much by heart, and easily quoted. And already at the age of 3, he was invited to give a lecture on world history at the Lübeck Gymnasium. At the age of 4, the boy spoke several languages, knew history, geography, and mathematics perfectly. He had to write and lecture a lot, and of course, the child's body could not cope with such loads. The little genius died when he was 4 years and 4 months old. 2. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. The future great musician was born on January 27, 1756, in the family of a violinist of the court chapel. When the boy was 3 years old, his father, who was practicing music with his eldest daughter, noticed how his son listened attentively and then exactly reproduced what he heard on the harpsichord. At the age of 6, the boy had his first successful tour, on which he sometimes played blindfolded and with the keys covered with cloth. His first symphony was born when the prodigy was 9 years old. He continued to work hard and wrote more than 600 pieces of music during his life. His life, by the way, was short. The genius lived only 35 years. 3. Pablo Picasso. Pablo started painting before he could speak. As legend has it, he gestured for his father to put a brush in his hand and teach him the basics of drawing. Although other school subjects were difficult for him, and it seems he never mastered the system of counting until the end of his long life. By the age of 12, he was so skillful and realistic in reproducing nature on canvas that he was considered a mature artist with his own unique handwriting, while at the same time reading syllables and making numerous spelling mistakes when writing. But the teenager passed his exams at the School of Art brilliantly in 1 day, although it usually took novice artists a month. At 16, he had his first exhibition, and at 20, he was world famous. 4. Okita Soji. This Japanese prodigy is from a slightly different realm than the above. He lived in the middle of the 19th century and was not distinguished by outstanding intellectual abilities. But no one could beat him. At the age of 9, when many children are not yet allowed to use table knives so that they do not cut themselves, he perfectly mastered the battle sabers and swords. Bokinoi, katana, shinai. At the age of 12, he easily defeated a famous fencing master. He officially became a recognized martial artist at the age of 18. Okita was one of the organizers of the famous Shinsengumi military police, the legends of which are popular in Japan to this day, embodied in comic books, movies, and video games. 5. Kim Ong-yong. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Korean Kim Ong-yong is still considered the smartest person alive and has the highest IQ of 210 points. Kim became a student of the physics department of the university when he was only 3 years old and graduated brilliantly at the age of 6. Later, as a mature 7-year-old, he was invited to the US to work at NASA. Maybe NASA suspected he was an alien and wanted to investigate him. Nevertheless, at 15, he already had a PhD and incredible prospects. Want to know more? Subscribe to us and get new information every day.